you die.
All right, welcome to this week's edition of Metalcore News, where we talk about different band drama, breakups, tour announcements, and then also new music announcements, like new albums or song drops this week. We've got a lot of stories here, not really on the drama end, really only one or two, and then the rest is all big album drops and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and dive into it here. So really the only drama news I've got for this week in this metalcore and metalcore adjacent, Palisades breaks up. I don't know if I've told Tana that. I think Tana really likes Palisades, so she'll probably be pretty sad about that. But they are breaking up. New Jersey post-hardcore band Palisades lost their vocalist again for the second time in a year span. This is a very short time to lose a couple of vocalists. But they did announce that they are going to do a final show in New Jersey, of course, if you're into New Jersey kind of things. So, if you're a Palisades fan, go definitely check that out. I've never really listened to them outside of what my fiance has showed me, but she does like them. So, sad day for Palisades fans out there. Then next up, we've got Every Time I Die, bandmates Andy Williams and Ratboy appear in studio again. There's been a lot of these kinds of videos floating around of different members of Every Time I Die in the studio, all separate. Not all separate, but usually I think Andy was not with the other, I think it was Jordan and the other guy. I don't know if they're not working together or if they just weren't there, and maybe they're doing their two separate things. No one really knows what the fuck is going on with Every Time I Die, because they didn't break up. I think Keith just left, or did they technically kicked him out? It's fuzzy. I don't know. It's a whole big drama thing. But they're all doing a bunch of different shit, so all the fans are just sitting here on the edge of their seats waiting to see what's going on. But so stay tuned again for some more Every Time I Die stuff, because no one really knows what's going on here. Next up, now we have a bunch of now we're getting into the music announcements and tour announcements. So Bury Your Dead to celebrate 20 years of You Had Me at Hello with original vocalist. It's going to be pretty hot one. 2003 release, so literally 20 years. This is pretty big. They were a huge band. They got really big way back then. Then they kind of died off when Mike Terry joined the band, which I don't know if I've ever sat and fully listened to a lot of the stuff. I know I've heard a couple of Mike Terry's songs, but I love him in Volumes. I think he's great in Volumes. I know everybody fucking hated him in Bury Your Dead for some reason, so I don't know. Can you speak to that, Jordan? Do you know much of Mike Terry's stuff?
No, not really, but I know that they kind of went more singy and got kind of like butt rocky a little bit.
Yeah. Like I said, I've only heard like a couple of the songs because I've just been. Everyone always talks bad about it, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to ruin it by listening to it, But yeah, so
it's pretty good though.
Original vocalist support for the mini tour will be handled by Great American Ghost and Edict. I don't know Edict, but I do know some Great American Ghost. I believe we've seen them together before. They're pretty hype as well, so would be nice to see them on Furnace Fest. Maybe Furnace Fest again. Like they played last time, but I wasn't there, so I don't care about that. I care about this year. I want them to see them this year. But all right, some more music. Tours. We've got Dying Fetus and Suicide Silence co-headline Chaos and Carnage tour 2023. So if you like some deathcore and death metal type stuff. You got Dying Fetus, Suicide Silence, Born of Osiris, Aborted, Segasugabog, Crown Magnetar, and Slay Squad. I don't know who Slay Squad is. That is a very interesting name. Definitely gonna have to look into that. Not really a show that I care for, but I know a lot of you guys will. So trying to share the announcements here. And of course, their first date is actually going to be Ridgely Theater in Fort Worth. So I think that's pretty cool that Ridgely is popping off. Jordan doesn't like Ridgely, but for me, Ridgely is iconic. Ridgely used to be the biggest venue in DFW. All the big tours like this were in Fort Worth and not Dallas. Then everything shifted over to Dallas, and I hated it. And now it's moving a little bit back over to Fort Worth, and I'm hype about it. So I like it. But anyways, so decent tour here. Then we got some more. This is for Jordan. Got some. Apparently, they did a full video for their Evergreen Terrace did for their 20-year anniversary show. Burned Alive by Time. They've got
I didn't see that.
Yeah, full production right here. In Jacksonville, Florida. So if you want to go check that out, if you like Evergreen Terrace, they're a pretty good band. I believe they were also at Furnace Fest, so maybe we'll get to see them again.
Also in news, they just announced that they're adding their fill-in drummer as their new drummer, like full time. He was the drummer from Yellow Card, so good on that.
Yeah, I think you told me that. Yeah, that's right.
A couple days ago.
All right, then we've got Earth Crisis have a little run here. So big for all the old heads out there. 30th anniversary of Firestorm. That's pretty wild. Jesus. So old. 30 years. 30 years with One King down. Just going to be up in New York and MA, that's Massachusetts? Yep. Maryland? No, Maryland's MD. Yeah. So yeah, if you're an old head or you just are a pretend old head like Jordan, you can go see Earth Crisis. That'll be a fun one.
Man, that's at Amityville Music Hall. That's where I saw See Space Cowboy and Foreign Hands. That venue is tiny.
It sounds tiny.
That's gonna go crazy.
That's gonna be pretty wild. All the old fucking all the old heads packed in. Oh god. Then we've got Fall of Troy decided to, after they just got done with their, I think, 15 year of I don't remember the name of the album. Yeah, they are now doing a 20-year little tour for the self-titled item. Self-titled item. Is that what I just said? Self-titled album. Holy shit. Got some, looks like it's mostly going to be East Coast. You got Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, Missouri, Minnesota, Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, PA. So yeah, it's just all the East Coast. So screw everybody else. You know, if you're really into the band, wow, this is like next month. So yeah,
I'm not gonna swing that.
Not much of a heads up there. Next, got this big ass slam tour. So if you like slam, if you like that kind of shit, again, not really my type of thing, but I know a lot of people do love this kind of shit. So you got Ingested, Devourment. I can't read that one. I can't read that one. It's in here. Let's see. Devourment, Extermination, Dismemberment, of course. Organectomy, implosive disgorgence, peeling flesh. Jesus. Definitely all slam bands and death metal bands with those name titles, band titles. Then I Declare War randomly. So that'll be a good one. That'll be a fun one. Again, Ridgely Room actually on this one. So that's the smaller one, right? I actually don't think I've ever been in the Ridgely Room. It's only ever been in the theater. So I've never gone in the small one.
It's a lot smaller.
Yeah. That was usually never a thing back in the day. It was just the big theater. So again, hey, Fort Worth represent. But a pretty decent tour here. And then they actually have one more to be announced. That's a little blurred out down here. So Could be anybody. Kind of looks like Thyron is Murder, if I had to guess, but it could just be a red blob. So who the fuck knows? All right, and then now I think we're getting into some song drops and album announcements. We've got Sangasugabog that we just mentioned a couple minutes ago release a song with Aaron of Jesus Piece. That's pretty cool collab there. I heard
it. It's a pretty good song.
You did? I did not check this one out. I actually didn't hear about it until I saw this article. So,
you really can't tell when Aaron comes in. It's all just
yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. If you're a fan of either Jesus Piece or Sangasugabog, check this out. I think I've done one reaction for that band. Face Ripped Off. It says it is NSFW, so be careful where you watch it. Says they are also embark on a handful of regional dates in support of the album in winter 2023. So, gonna have to review that when that comes out. With Internal Bleeding, Year of the Knife, and Vomit Forth. I know Year of the Knife. All right. One Step Closer. They released an EP. It was on the 10th, 5 days ago. We did miss it. We should be reviewing that next week. So if you come to our streams Friday, actually Saturday and Sunday nights, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on Twitch, twitch.tv/oldheadmikeshow. We do our album reviews. So come by on one of those days. We're going to be doing it this coming week. It's like 10 minutes, but we didn't have time. There's a lot of music that came out this week, but definitely going to check into that. They did drop a new music video, but again, I didn't check it out because I'm trying to do the album and it's literally like 10 minutes. So next up, Bloodbather. I really like Bloodbather a lot. They released a new single a couple days ago as well. I have not actually sat and listened to it because I did want to do a reaction to it, but I haven't had a chance to. I did hear like a snippet.
I didn't listen to it, but I know that they have their vocalist Jeff back.
Yep. So this was really hype. Yeah, this is their first material since 2021. So it's been 2 years. It is now 2023. And that's a wild thought to think about, that 2021 was 2 years ago. But super excited to see them back and active because they have some really unique stuff. So definitely go check that out as well. Then we've got Cattle Decap announced their 10th studio album. I am not really a fan of Cattle Decap, but I'm sure we'll be reviewing it either way. They love to shit on crowd killers and make fun of hardcore dancing. That's not why I don't like them. I just, death grind.
Wait, did he not have the drama that happened with them on here?
I didn't see that.
Somebody leaked their album.
Oh, I think I did hear something about that, but I just totally forgot.
And it turned out to be some 14-year-old kid.
It wasn't the album. It was the artwork. They leaked the artwork early, and they were like, "Well, since somebody," I totally forgot about that. They were like, "Since somebody posted about it, I guess we should announce this album." Yeah, I totally forgot about that. But yeah, it's called Terrasite, and it's got like this big bug thing. It's really gross. So it's kind of it's in line with all the rest of their album covers, I would say. That's pretty cool though. So 10 songs. We'll be reviewing it.
Like an hour and 20 minutes or something.
Oh God,
like that.
I hope not. Some more song releases we've got this week. Sleep Token blowing the fuck up this week. This was huge. They kind of going viral on TikTok for the summoning. I did a video reaction and I posted a snippet of it on TikTok and I got 350, 400,000 views on it. Wild. It's great stuff. I didn't check out Chokehold because, again, as a reviewer, I try not to listen to too many new singles unless it has a specific music video that I can react to. And they didn't, but I took a chance and picked one, and I happened to pick the one that went viral, so I guess I got lucky there. But if you're a fan of Sleep Token, you should check it out. Even if you've never heard of Sleep Token, I think you should check it out. It's really proggy. Very interesting blend of just all kinds of different stuff. There's jazz, there's fucking shoegaze. There's some little touches of gent in there as well. So it's a really unique band. They really don't. No one really sounds like this band. So I do really like them. And I kind of always have. Raimi always shit on them, but I like them. All right, another big one for me. Periphery debuted 2 new singles from their upcoming album. Again, I only listened to one of them because it has a music video, and it's my favorite band of all time, so I'm excited to hear the album. I didn't want to blow my load by listening to all the different singles. If they do come out with more music videos, I'll probably react to those, but strictly only the music videos. So I didn't listen to the one that didn't have a... I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Zagreus. I didn't listen to that one. I did listen to Wildfire. It is pretty good. Periphery is a band that I have to listen to a few times to really get appreciation for it. So, I gave it like an 8 out of 10. But again, they're still my favorite band of all time. It's weird. It doesn't make any sense, I know. But super excited that this album is finally coming out. It's been since like 2019, I think, was when they put out P4. Late 2019, something like that. So super excited. Yeah, it's been a while. It has been a while. And it is entitled P5, Gent is Not a Genre. Of course, trolling with all their different album titles. They have merch that says Gent is not a genre, it's a lifestyle. I was holding out hope that they were going to keep when they I think it was like last year or so when they were first writing. Misha had posted a whiteboard of like their different songs, where they do the tracking. They're like, oh, we did guitars in here, and it had a placeholder. It said P5. I'm literally shaking right now, and I was really hoping that they would keep that album title because I think it's fucking hilarious, but they didn't. So damn it. But super excited about that one. Oops, have multiple of those. Inner Shikari. Classic band, but also a band that I have not listened to in a long time because they don't sound anything like they used to. And not that I'm one of those guys, but with this band I am. So I haven't really listened to any of their new stuff in probably years. I haven't really listened to anything since their 3rd album, I believe, other than maybe a couple singles here and there. But for all the other Inner Shikari fans, if they come to US on a tour, which is honestly kind of rare. They don't really tour the US often. I've seen them a few times, but if they do come and I have a chance to go, I would like to go see them again. But yeah, anyways, they announced a new album, which will be coming out on the 21st of April. They did put out a single. Again, I haven't listened to it. Don't know if I will. I'll probably just wait until the album comes out and we'll do a review of it. But it is a band I did love. I still love listening to their old stuff all the time.
Yep.
See You Next Tuesday released another single. We did hear this one on our Friday night drunken streams that we do Friday nights, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube. Come by, request some songs. It is I guess their album is due out on February 17th, which I will probably not be here that weekend. I will be in Ohio. Might be here Sunday. I'll be back on Sunday, so maybe we can do it on Sunday. But we go and see Hit the Lights. But this is another classic band, another MySpace band, as I like to call them. Extreme metal band. I think See You Next Tuesday was kind of they're basically MySpace grind. They're kind of grindcore. They're kind of just grindcore, but like actual grindcore. But pretty good stuff. I used to see them a lot, so excited to see these guys back kind of in full force. Another big band from back in the day. Another music video. We watched this one again on our Friday night drunken streams. Zulu. They had Eric Andre on their music video, which was cool to see him lip syncing to some. I don't know if he actually did any of the vocals in there, but he was lip syncing at least to Zulu, which Zulu is one of the, I would argue, one of the hottest bands in hardcore right now, both metaphorically and literally. But really good stuff. So if you're interested in hardcore and you haven't heard of Zulu, definitely check them out, because they're really, really good music. And I just like everything that they do. So, but they have a album coming out on March 3rd. So excited about that one. And last but not least, Tracheotomy released single share music video. I don't think I did this music video yet either. I'm a little slower on the song reactions unless it's on Friday nights. But Tracheotomy is a really good band. They do a lot of the old school deathcore, 2007, 2006 deathcore stuff. So it's really cool to see bands like this reviving that shit, because I like it a lot, and deathcore kind of needs it right now, I think, in my opinion. So if you like deathcore, if you like old school deathcore, definitely go check out Tracheotomy, because they have some really good stuff. I don't know if they're coming out with an album or anything yet, or if they've announced it, but definitely gonna look forward to that. But that is the end of the news. So let us know what you think of these news videos down in the comments, and if you're excited for any of these upcoming tours or albums or anything like that, because we definitely are, and we will be reviewing hopefully all of them as they come out. So stay tuned on that. Again, you can come by our Friday night Drunken streams, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube. Come request some songs. And then Saturday and Sunday nights we do album reviews, and it's also when we film these and some other reactions and stuff that we do. So come by that on 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on twitch.tv/oldheadmikeshow.